Hi, my name is Jay. I'm the owner of CompuMatter and our lead web developer. And today I am going to share with you some of my insights on mapping technology. How do we get your customers to come to your door in the most efficient and credible way possible? People are not always looking for directions. Sometimes they just want to know, relatively speaking, where you are. Sometimes they're in the car and they're trying to find you. And how you handle this matters. So sit tight. We're going to show you a few ways of how not to do it, and at least one way of how best to do it. Thanks for watching. Okay, let's go ahead and start with this website, which has no ability to get you to where they are. They do have an address, but otherwise, nowhere on this website do they talk about how to get there or where they're located. Inexcusable in today's world, given the mapping technologies that are available. Okay, move down to another example. Now, this is a commonly used one where they put a picture of the location. This one doesn't even seem to have a marker. Maybe it's no, it's just there's no marker at all. Just an idea of where they are. That's kind of interesting. I don't even know how you'd find them in here. Okay, well, anyway, that is what it. Oh, here we go. Now, is that possible? Did I get that wrong? Let me refresh this. No. So the map opens up to no marker. Not real helpful. But if you go over here, we have a view larger map, and that does open on another page. The difficulty I have with that is it immediately ejects them from the website into a different area in order to find out where they're really located. And there it is right here. So let's take a look at another way to do this, or not to do this. This website, or at least a third of a website, depending on how you look at it. Now, coming down here, we have a directions tab. So they've gone through the extra effort of making it one of their only 4 main tabs. But if we click on it, again, ejects you from the website and takes when you go away from the website like that, it takes your user in a different direction, disorients them, makes them stop thinking about the stuff that you offer. They may just want to have an idea roughly where you are. And next thing you know, they're trying to figure out how to tab back to the original spot and all that. So we're going to get into that in a little bit, but that's how this particular website handles it. It's the way a lot of them handle it. Moving down, we've got the local bowling alley here. There's no indication anywhere about how to get there. I've already gone through all these. There's nothing in there. But if you scroll down to the bottom of this site, we have this little spot right there that says map it. I don't know who would find that isn't in the business, but I'm in the business, so I ferreted it out. So we're going to click on that. And again, does the same thing the other site does. Launches them onto a new page. This particular site has chosen to use the terrain appearance instead of the street map appearance. I'm not really fond of that by comparison. It's a lot busier with all the buildings and so on. But anyway, again, ejects them from the site prematurely. Now we're going to go to another site here, another Anacortes site. Now here they've gone ahead and, let me go back to that. You've got a small, tiny little picture here. It shows where they are, but really not enough geography around here to tell the average user, unless you happen to live in this town, then you might know how to you might know where that is. But if you don't live in this town, you'll have absolutely zero idea where that is. Now, you can click on this little marker to get a bigger map, but a lot of people, they're not even going to know what that marker means. There's a lot of assumptions happening here. We can't assume that people will know clicking on this takes us somewhere else. Now, young people that have been at technology for a little while, perhaps so. But this is a nice dining restaurant. They're catering to people that are probably in the 50-year-old age bracket and above, because that's our community here. A lot of those people that are out of town simply wouldn't know. Now, if you do click on it, once again, ejects you from the website. All right, I'm going to show you one of our websites. This is liltugskids.com. a site that CompuMatter created based on our new technology. I'm going to click on the Contact Us area, and here we have map and directions. Now, this is what I like to see happen. Map and directions, instead of ejecting you out of the website, you get a nice big presentation. You can tell at a glance roughly where this business is located. Now, that's what if a person is calling from any of these out areas here, that's kind of what they're interested in. If it turns out they're in the town or need directions, you can use the zoom features, common to mapping technology, to zoom in on exactly where that location is. Now, you can choose to set the zoom. If you end up getting something like this for your website, we can determine the zoom level you want it to be. If you want it to be this level when it opens up, no problem. Now, another nice feature is that little boat that you see floating in the middle there. That's a custom graphic marker that CompuMatter has created for this particular client. We do that as a courtesy when we're working out the mapping technology because it adds something to the website. Clients look at that and say, oh, that's cool. Haven't seen that before. Takes your website up a notch as far as professionalism. And one of the important factors here is they haven't been ejected from the website in order to see this much information. Now, if they want actually to get driving directions, right behind the icon, there is a directions indicator. So if they click on that, now we'll take them out of the website. And all that they need to do is enter in where they're coming from. So if I say they're coming from, so if they're on a phone, this is really important. Everything else is filled in. All they've got to do is put in the city and state that they're coming from, and the map will be drawn. So if you're on a phone, you don't want to have to fill in where to and where from and all the detail. This one thing will get them right there. And they may not even need that. And if they don't need that, this covers it. And we've got another example on CompuMatter's website I want to share with you. Very similar technology. This map is a little bit bigger. That was by choice. And again, we can zoom in on it. And we've used the custom CompuMatter logo for this particular map. So that's how you shouldn't do it. That's how you can do it. And also, if we want to look at it different views, we have that capability here. And that's about it. So anyway, these are the ways that it should not be done. And in my opinion, this is the optimal way mapping technology should be displayed to your customers. And that's what we do here at CompuMatter. So if you need a website, I hope you'll consider us, where you're going to get the benefit of all these technologies. And remember, as cool as this website technology is, it is really just another arrow in a quiver full of unique website technologies created by CompuMatter for your website. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.